ACC meets SEC for the Super Regional in Charlottesville, Virginia. We were delayed about an hour and 45 minutes, and we are ready to go, a winner to the NCAA quarterfinals. Moments away from doubles getting started, as it is the Virginia Cavaliers, 22-5 on the year, the 7th seed of this NCAA championships, making it 5th straight year into the round of 16, taking on the Vols of Tennessee, 19-7, 10-5 in conference play. A team that has the 10th overall seed. They've been ranked 10th in the nation, by the way, since April, but it is the 3rd straight NCAA Super Regional for the Vols. Bryan Fenley with you. Chrissy Halioris is my producer. We will be with you throughout this broadcast, and we start with 3 different courts of doubles. And there is a key shakeup to mention here at the top doubles flight, where according to live scoring, you will not see your typical ones for the Cavs and Elaine Chervinsky and Melody Collard. It's going to be Melody Collard teaming up with Carolina Kozakova. So with that said, there will be a change at the ones. We'll get into the lineups. We'll get into these teams and what they have done, which allows us to talk more about this Charlottesville Super Regional, where the Cavs have reached the quarterfinals 4 times. They did it last year. They're hoping to do it again. They are hosting a Super Regional for the 2nd straight year. Last year, they hosted the Super Regional and defeated Vanderbilt in the round of 16. And last year, it was an NCAA runner-up finish for Virginia, hosting the 1st and 2nd rounds as well earlier in May. 1st round win against FDU, taking it 4-love, won the doubles point, raced away with taking the 3 singles points on the top 3 courts, and then gave up just 1 point in the round of 32 against Illinois, a match that started outside. They got moved to indoors after a weather delay, and it was Blanca Pico Navarro who clinched the victory for the Cavs on court number 6. It's the 2nd meeting between the Vols and the Cavs this year. In fact, they played round of 16 ITA National Indoor Championships earlier this year. UVA won it 4-2. Virginia took the doubles point, and it was Blanca Pico Navarro who clinched the duel at the 6s after a 3rd set tiebreaker. As the schedule suggests now, and the lineup, we will not see Pico Navarro in singles. Again, that's not a final rotation as far as a lineup, subject to change going into singles from doubles. But as far as doubles is concerned, we begin with 1 doubles. This is our first court. We'll make our way around the grounds at courts 1, 2, and 3. The Vols are on the far side, Cavs on the near end. And as mentioned, it is Kozakova and Collard. Collard and Chervinsky normally at the ones and doubles. They won the NCAA doubles title last fall, 31-3 on the year. But Chervinsky, who is slated to play 2 singles, did call a medical timeout in her singles match in the round of 32, had her right knee taped up. So perhaps, again, not to speculate, so perhaps wanting to hold her, Chervinsky, who's traditionally been in that 2 single spot for the Cavs, hold her only for singles. Kozakova has been dealing with injuries, but now she is feeling well, so she steps in with Collard there 1-1 in dual play this year. Their 1 win, ironically, was 6-4 at the 2 doubles position in early February against this very Vols team. So you have to think that Virginia head coach Sarah O'Leary, who just won her 2nd straight ACC Coach of the Year award, went back to that earlier meeting and said, hey, this worked, let's try this again. Out there at the ones for the Vols is Catherine Alia Leila Brites Ariso. They are the 30th ranked doubles team in the nation. Leah Jr. from Australia, Ariso Jr. from Paraguay. Opening game. Each one of these doubles matches will play one set. The team that wins a set first on 2 different courts will take that coveted doubles point going into singles, where we will have 6 different singles matches happening concurrently. We'll get you back over to the ones in a little bit, but we do want to show you what's shaking at the twos. Still in the first game, and it is a service hold, a love game for Tennessee, so they are on the board. First, this is a doubles cannon that is 74th in the nation for the Vols, and Elsa Tomase and Shirai Yolapari, and they are taking on a very capable bunch in the 41st ranked doubles team in the nation, Annabelle Shu and Martina Anise Salas. To court 3. Balls are serving. This would be Maeve Thornton and Vanessa Suarez. On the near side of your screen with game points. It is Thornton serving, the sophomore from Knoxville, Tennessee. They are facing that very potent 3 doubles duo of Maggie Navarro and Sarah Ziadano, who are 8-4 on the year. Already 2 wins for them in the NCAA championship. 6-love, a shutdown at the threes against FDU, and then a 6-2 victory against Illinois in the round of 32. Virginia has been better than 70% winning percentage over courts 1 and 2. And they, minus a few times, including today, have gone with the same duo at the 1s and the 2s in doubles. They have won 20 doubles points of the 27 prior duels in 2025. Here comes a deuce point, a deciding point. This opening game on court 3. Little touch at the net, and you listen to Ziadano and Navarro talk, and it's Navarro who says that she really compliments Ziadano. Navarro saying that she's great at the net, and you could see that there in that last point. And Ziadano is the one who's the bigger hitter. And so they seemingly have great chemistry out there based upon their skill sets and how they align. Back to the twos. A pair of ranked doubles teams facing off at the twos. The Vols are 14-6 this year against ranked teams, but only 1-5 against teams inside the top 10. Came into this conference tournament of the SEC as the 7th seed, but they were ranked 10th in the nation. Just shows you how stacked the SEC conference is. What it has in terms of the caliber of women's tennis and the talent across the board, and how good it is. Break point to give Tennessee a 2-love early lead. So there you can see courts 1 and 2 simultaneously. That is the beauty and the magic of the split screen. Appreciate you listening to us on YouTube, live streaming on YouTube. This is Cross Court Cast presented by Crack Rackets. Super regional action. Winner will head to the quarterfinal on Thursday, May 15th in Waco on the campus of Baylor. They will take on the winner of a duel that is still going on right now in Texas A&M and UCLA. Texas A&M is the 2 overall seed. They have a 3-2 lead in their duel at home against the Bruins. So we will be monitoring that, understandably so, considering the implications that it has and what happens here and who the winner on these courts in Charlottesville will take on next. $18 times this year, Tennessee has taken the doubles point, and they have won the doubles point in their first 2 wins during this NCAA championship run. In fact, they haven't given up a point. 2 shutouts, 4-love in the opening round and the second round for the Vols. Started out with a sweep win against Elon, and then taking out in the sweep number 26 Pepperdine. 4-love. Vols have 6 shutout wins, and 2 of them coming in the NCAA championships. Back over to the threes. Ziadato and Navarro on the near side of your screen. Ziadato, she is scheduled to play 1 singles. This is her final home match as a member of the Cavs, as a grad student. Surreal, bittersweet moment for her. Transfer from Baylor is Ziadato. Out of Italy, 5'10", all ACC first team in singles. Navarro, 5'8" junior. And Charleston, South Carolina, the younger sister of Emma Navarro. Game points for the host team. Cavs lead the all-time series against Tennessee 8-7. But recently it's been one-sided in that UVA has won the last 6 meetings. Vols' last win against UVA 16 years ago in 2009. Their last meeting in the postseason was on these very courts, 2021, round of 32, where Virginia won 4-2 in the NCAA championships. During that 2021 run for UVA, Emma Navarro was on that team, helping propel UVA. Game apiece through the opening 2 games here at the threes. What's going on at the ones? Great point. And it was won by Virginia. Kozakova and Collard, they get the job done. Collard, 5'10" senior out of Canada, teamed up in the first 2 rounds of the NCAA championships with, well, a win in the first round with Elaine Chervinsky, 6-love against FDU. They went unfinished, 4-3. They were in front against Illinois. Now Kozakova comes in. She'll be playing 6 singles, her teammate Collard, today, and they're up an early break, 2-1. To the twos. Virginia made it all the way to the ACC championship back on April 20th, lost to North Carolina, which ended an 8-duel winning streak for Virginia, including wins in the conference tourney over Cal and Duke. Only swept one other time this year, and that was against number 1 Georgia. Elsa Tomase, part of that doubles team for Tennessee. She is slated to play 1 singles coming up. Senior from Latvia, first team All-SEC. Yela Papari, teammate, freshman out of the state of Georgia. Taking on Annabelle Shu and Martina Enisalas. Enisalas is the one serving for the Cavaliers, freshman from Spain. Shu, junior from Canada. These two are currently on a 6-match winning streak. Also lead the team in dual match wins with a 17-5 record. First round of the NCAA championships, Shu and Salas, they went unfinished. They were 5-2 against FDU as a break point comes up. Tennessee looking to go up 3-1. And then round of 32, Shu and Salas did take it 6-3 over Illinois, which ended up being the doubles match to clinch the doubles point. Key body serve to come up with the floater of a return, a serve off the court and out to save a break chance. For Anise Salas, who will be playing 4 singles when singles gets underway. Shu could not put that one away right at the net with that forehand covering line. She is due to play 3 singles, but the service break occurs after a miss in the forecourt for the junior out of Canada. That 6-match winning streak for them is on shaky ground as Tennessee is serving with a 3-1 lead. This is the 74th in the nation ranked doubles team of Tomase and Yela Papari. Meanwhile, at the threes, we are on serve into our 4th game. Pushed it long. Off the net cord struck. The forehand misses its mark in running forward, making it 15 all, where today we've had scattered showers, which puts back the start time of first serve about an hour and 45 minutes. Temperature in Charlottesville is 65 degrees. You can see the skies have cleared up. Roaming, pinching, closing the net off the poach. It is Maeve Thornton, the Knoxville native. She's teamed up with Suarez, junior from Valenzuela. Kansas State transfer. They are 8-2 together. And last time these two teams faced off, these two respective doubles teams were on the court against one another. Cavs won 6-3 that time. big base generation with the forehand. Suarez did not see that coming. So little time to react. The accelerated forehand strike. Bouncing back to court number 2, where it's Tennessee. They came up with a break of serve in game 4. A lot of great interviews that Crack Rackets put on in previewing the round of 16 duels of this NCAA championships. Alex Gruska did a fantastic job. And he asked Vols head coach Allison Ojeda what the biggest strength for Virginia is coming into this duel. And she said that it's the fearlessness that UVA carries themselves with on the doubles court. That was her biggest concern coming into today. But to Ojeda's credit, in continuing that conversation with Gruskin, she said that as important as it is to win the doubles point, they do very much savor and revel in being the underdogs. And that is the way they like to conduct themselves on the court in these situations. 30-all. She misses from the back as Annie Salas was anxiously looking to cross over and come up with the poach. Chance to consolidate the break lead, seal that break advantage for 4-1 for UT. Unstoppable angle found in the middle of the court in the forecourt to hit that sideline breaking backhand volley winner. And Tennessee shooting out to a 4-1 lead after they hold in game 5 following the break of serve in game number 4. Things are going well for them. There on serve at the top flight. Where we go back to with Zakova and Collard on the far side for the Cavs. The step across and the finish. Redirecting that intended cross-court return of serve. The Vols were there for the answer. Catherine Olia and Layla Brites Risso together. Pair of juniors. They are 15-3 this dual season, and they've played at the 1s and the 2s this year for the Volunteers. Finds an ace out wide in the ad court to come up with the goods and seal the fate of game 6 for 3 games apiece. Score 6 games in, right down the middle. No separation. Meanwhile, Virginia desperately hunting for a hold to stay in touch. Down a break, serving 1-4. Six of the 8 round of 16 duels on the women's side in the NCAA championships happening today. There will be 2 round of 16 duels tomorrow. Stanford and Oklahoma State, along with Michigan and Texas. Both of those duels will be tomorrow. All 3 courts on your screen. It's a beautiful thing to see all at once. And what a raucous, fun-filled crowd there to support. Our eyes are certainly on what's happening between Texas A&M and UCLA, where last check they are still playing. Texas A&M will take on the winner of who wins here between the Volunteers and the Cavaliers, and it's Texas A&M 3-2 in the duel against UCLA. Tomase turning in the deuce court on the big screen. Court 2 for the Vols. There's the touch at the net for Yilapapari. Tomase and Yilapapari won in the first round. Act 2, 6-2 set win against Elon. They went unfinished against Pepperdine, but they were up 5-4 when the match was abandoned because Tennessee had already picked up the doubles point with wins on the other 2 courts. Forehand off the court will bring up a deciding point as Virginia got a game point. Now the stakes get even more dramatic with the emergence of a break point as well in this deciding point format. Body forehand with the serve, the right formula to force the air off that righty forehand return that goes off the court, and to put that second game on the board. A big one for Virginia. Nine times in program history, Tennessee has won its regional. They hosted a regional opening 2 rounds, as did Virginia. They won their regional, Tennessee, now 3 straight years running. Team Love 4-2 Vols at the 2s. Also have a deciding point being played out right now, mid-rally on court 1. Balls come in to hit the short forehand, and then failing to absorb and soak up the pace off the ground. Coming right at the Vols. A miss out of the air. Forced air off of the Tennessee side. So it's 4-3. Virginia at the line. They've got a changeover they're undergoing right now. The Vols have tried 8 different doubles combinations on the year. 17-2 when winning the doubles point. And when they lose the doubles point, their record is 2-4. 3s and 2s. screen as the ones amid a sit-down. But the serve is what separates and favors Tennessee right now. They moved up a break in game 4, then held for 4-1, then a hold to a deciding point in game number 6 for Virginia. We're back on court at the top flight. Virginia is up 4-3 as they came up with the break of serve in game 7 on court 1, and they're both playing back on the baseline to start. Well, it is tight as well, and what's taking place at court number 3. Virginia has a chance to go up 4-3. At the threes. Watch our coverage, and we will have your coverage back and live right now as we do bring it back to you. 5-2 as mentioned at court number 2. First 2 points of that game in game 8 have gone to Virginia at the 2. So we're looking at court 2. Virginia has to hold in order to stay in this set and match. Four games on the board, meaning we have had a trading of service breaks. One in game 7, one in game 8. We're back on serve at the top flight. The 2s we go. 15-30. Warriors serving up against it. 2 games to 5 at the second flight. Exceptional work for the Cavaliers. The easy conversion atop the net for Annabelle Shu, who helps the cause for the Cavs as they are vying for their 3rd game 1 in this set. Keep in mind that they are riding currently at the 2s for the Cavaliers, a 6-match winning streak. Taking a big cut at it. Returning in that deuce court for the Vols. A forcing shot off the ground in that short exchange. Keeps this important, critical 8th game afloat. And we do have an update from College Station where it's official. The number 2 seed, Texas A&M, has beaten and knocked out UCLA 4-2. Meaning the Aggies will take on the winner of this Super Regional in Charlottesville in the NCAA quarterfinals. Take the game, the Cavs in a 6-point hold on court number 2. Cavaliers runner-up in this year's ACC tournament and a runner-up for the 2nd straight year. They reached the quarterfinals 4 different times in program history. Most recently last year, 2024. Also did it as you witness the service error there, under fault. On court 2, but the Cavs have reached the quarterfinals 2014, 2016, 2022, and 2024. Extremely athletic Tronabel Shoe. And Team Martina Ennis Salas. The levitation, the full extension and finish. The paceless high ball. Determination as the Vols are a hold away from locking up the doubles set on court 2. And this in the cross court presents a 15-30 score for the serving Tennessee Volunteers. At court 1, Tennessee is ahead 5-4. 5-4 in front. A chance to go 4 games apiece at the threes. There's 30-40 point about to be played out. Humongous game with tons on the line. Where Virginia looks to break. They need a break to stay alive in this court 2 double set. And a point away as they're up as the returning team, 30-40. Point. Could the match at the 2s come down to this very point? It's a rather young partnership with the fact they haven't played a ton together at the 2s for Tennessee. Yila Papari and Toma say they're 2-1 together. How well do they play the big points? So far in the NCAA championships, they've done that extremely well. Another opportunity strikes. Tennessee. The doubles match on court 2, and that's the 3rd win together for the 74th ranked doubles team in the nation. One of 2 ranked doubles teams that the Tennessee Volunteers have. Domase and Yola Papari have claimed it 6-3. They faced 2 break chances in that final game, and they held and made it at first doubles set 1 for Tennessee. The big difference, the key separator at the 2s, was that service break in game number 3. Make that game number 4. Game number 4. From there, the Volunteers more so did not look back from there. To the 1s. I was looking to go up 6-5, and they do just that. On serve through 11 games. That's a game 1 for Aulia and Brites Riso. It's a partnership that you listen to Coach Ojeda talk, and I encourage you to watch these interviews that Crack Rackets has on their YouTube channel and all different places you can listen to podcasts. And Coach was talking to Alex Gruskin about the 1s that she has at Tennessee and says they just click and they don't even have to talk. They know exactly what they're supposed to do and where they are supposed to be in conjunction with one another on the court. So everything is done at the 2s. That leaves us with only the 1s and the 3s left. With Tennessee taking court 2, their work is easier in order to pick up the doubles point. A tougher task for the home squad. Time to win both of the remaining courts. The split screen, both of those courts in view for you. 5-6. On court 1 for the Cavs. Courageous display of defense to push the ball back over a few times off of some overheads, but it's the offense that allows the Vols to see through the point on their terms. It's Pollard and Kozakova working together at the 1s for Virginia. Kozakova, 6-foot freshman from Switzerland, joined the team in January. Dealt with an injury that kept her out for most of the season, but she is back and she is producing. A hammered cross-court out of the sky, a drive volley. Two-hander. Slow start in game 12 for the serving Cavaliers at the top flight. Cavaliers as the miss off the forehand finds the net, putting it at 15-30. So a key mix-up with the pairs of the 1s for Virginia. That's a key storyline of this duel, where it is not the normal 1s, the number 1 ranked ITA in the rankings 1s in the nation for the Vols, and Stravinsky and Collard. It's Collard and Kozakova working together. Stravinsky and Collard, they were 31-3 on the season. We are expected to see Stravinsky still play singles at the 2s. But if you did watch some of her singles in the round of 32, she took a medical timeout in the first set against Illinois and then had her right knee taped up So that's the latest on her health. As Tennessee fails to convert on a first match point at the ones. They've got Virginia match points at the threes at 5-4. Saves a second match point. The listening look off the two-hand backhand. Simple, soft volley, finessed into the court. Match points on both courts right now. Tennessee has taken the doubles point. The clincher on court won 7-5, courtesy of the 30th ranked doubles team in the nation, Alia and Brites Riso, after the first doubles court to end was on the twos. A 6-3 win for the Vols there, courtesy of Tomase and Yellow Papari. So it's 1-love Tennessee. The visitors strike first. When we come back, we will have the singles to get to. A spot in the NCAA quarterfinals is at stake. Stay with us here as singles is to come. You're watching Cross Court Cast presented by Crack Rackets. I'm Bryan Fenley, and Chrissy Halioris is my producer. Live streaming on YouTube as we are covering wall-to-wall the NCAA championships on Crack Rackets. We take it back out to the Charlottesville Super Regional as the singles portion of this much-awaited matchup is about to get underway. Bryan Fenley with you. This is Cross Court Cast presented by Crack Rackets. We're live streaming on YouTube, and for the 19th time this season, Tennessee has taken the doubles point. They clinch it at the top flight of doubles. They win the top two flights of doubles to take the doubles point. And at the ones in singles, our matchup of the 6 different singles courts will begin with Sarah Ziodato serving for Virginia. At the ones, 15-4 on the season, all ACC first teamer in singles, and she will take on the 7th-ranked singles player in the nation, Elsa Tomase, first team all SEC. Best of 3 sets, the format, deciding point. Originally from Italy, transferring over from Baylor, Ziodato. She played 3 doubles. She and Megan Navarro were up 5-4. That went unfinished for UVA after the Naval staked out wins at the top 2 flights in doubles. Lunging in forehand defense from Ziodato. 22nd in the nation in singles, highest ranked singles player. She loses the point. 15-4 singles mark in dual play. When unfinished against Illinois at the ones in the round of 32, was up 7-5 for all. Did win round of 64 at the ones against FDU, 6-1, 6-love. Double faults and an unsavory start for Ziodato, who is serving 15-40. Opening break point of the match, and it happens in game 1. Three ranked singles players out there for Virginia, but there are 4, the top 4 flights of singles for the Cavaliers have at least 20 wins each on the season. The first game goes to the returner. Tomase breaks to 15 to steal the opening game away from the 5'10" grad student in Ziodato, who is playing one fateful day for her final home match as a Cavalier, hoping to finish strong. Making her way over to court number 2. Serving is Annabelle Shu at love 1 for the Cavaliers. She takes on Catherine Aulia of the Volunteers. Aulia teamed up with Brites at 1 doubles, and they clinched the doubles point with her victory 7-5. They broke up 6-5. They broke twice as a team in that double set. For Tennessee, singles is a place where they've done a lot of fantastic work, and according to Coach Ojeda, who mentioned this to Alex Gruskin, on the preview piece he did with her, talking to her before this duel, said that right now, for the first time all season, as a break point comes up, she feels really comfortable on all 6 flights of singles. The pass turned wide, I believe. The Shu tried to scout out that sideline to no avail. She gets broken. So the Cavs, in their first service game at the 1s and the 2s, both get broken. Here we are at the 3s. It's Virginia taking it at the 3s. Martina Hines-Salas, the opening game. She is taking on Leila Brites. So they are just 1 game in. Virginia winning the last 6 meetings in this head-to-head, and it's a series history that favors Tennessee. 7 wins and 6 losses, but Tennessee has not won against UVA since 2019. It is their 2nd meeting of the year. They played in the round of 16, of the indoor championships in February. UVA won 4-2. Virginia took the doubles point then. They did not take the doubles point today. That's Hines-Salas trying to work that backhand slice and fit it into that corner. Trying to keep it away from that inside outlook for Brites, and away from her forehand. Brites, junior from Paraguay, began season ranked 106 in the nation. There on the court for the Volunteers on the near side of your screen. 16-3 record in dual action. That's twice as many wins as she's had in any one of her other seasons as a Volunteer. He's also 2-0 during these NCAA championships. Began the year winning 9 straight matches and has currently won 8 of her last 9 completed matches. 15 all. That serve misses, looking to go T. Hines-Salas traditionally plays at the 4s, gets bumped up to the 3s. So Elaine Chervinsky is not playing in singles. Usually plays at that 2 spot, meaning Annabelle Shu traditionally at the 3. She gets bumped up to the 2s. And then Hines-Salas mostly at the 4s, up to the 3s. Intelligent tennis, high IQ from Hines-Salas, who stretched out Brites on her forehand side, came in and took time away and attacked that opposite corner. The one thing that we can glean from Chervinsky is that in the 2nd round of the NCAA championships, she did call a medical timeout in the first set, had her right knee taped. How that impacts why she isn't playing today, I cannot tell you. But based upon what we have seen, that's what we do know. (40-30) up. Hines-Salas is serving 40-30, so it would be a game point. Not necessarily a break point, but a game point to consolidate the break advantage. Forehands, one after another, pushing back Kenny Salas. Depth, taking away the ability to get aggressive off the ground from the back from Henny Salas, who airs for a deciding point. Salas, freshman from Spain. She's on a 9-match winning streak in completed singles matches currently. Going out wide, and in doing so, has forced some errors off of Britez's racket. 14-8 in dual action stands Henny Salas so far. A pair of wins in the first 2 rounds of the NCAA championship, so good so far for her as she holds through a deuce point. We'll skip over to court 5, where it is 1 game apiece. Melody Collard occupies this 5th spot for UVA. She is returning in the deuce court on the far side, facing Francesca Mattioli of Tennessee. Easily upgradable, getting to the forehand off the short ball, using width, getting to that inside out corner to force the mistake. Mattioli, freshman from Argentina, one of 5 first-year players on Tennessee. Double fault, excuse me, for the Argentinian, who was 5-2 in dual plays, played at 3s, the 4s, the 5s, and the 6s this year. Did not play in the round of 64, and then did see the court in the round of 32, went unfinished, but was up a set, and then it was 1-all in the second set when play was halted. Exactly sure how this scoreboard is inputting data. But it's definitely different than how it normally is inserted in, and we'll try to figure out what that's all about. But this is court 5, 6 different flights happening. Rain has moved away from us. In sunny Charlottesville, temperature 65 degrees. Some scattered thunderstorms earlier. Original start time was 4 p.m. Eastern, and we got this one underway at 5:45 Eastern. So we're trying to work through court assignments and lineups and who's where and live scoring. So bear with us here as we try to figure all of this out. We do have a changeover on court number 5. To the first flight. That is the correct scoring. Ziadato, without a game, finds a winner off the forehand wing to put her up 30-love, but she's been broken twice. 22nd ranked singles player in the nation, highest ranked Cavalier on the team, facing Elsa Tomase, who is 7th in the nation in singles. The senior from Latvia, only senior on the team for the Vols, and she is 15-7 this dual season, all at the ones. Made a big change with her forehand grip during the offseason last year for Tomase. That, according to Coach Ojeda, revealing that to Alex Gruskin as part of the pre-Super Regional interview. I encourage you to check out all of those interviews, and one of the places they reside is on Crack Rackets YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and follow all of their activities on YouTube, also other social media platforms like Instagram and X. Gruskin, I don't know how he did it, but he interviewed every single head coach and some players. 16 plus 16. So like 30 interviews within a few days' time to get to talk to all the teams before the men's and women's round of 16 duels started. Ciudadano manages to protect her serve for the first time. 20-6 overall record for her. Back in April, recorded her 100th singles victory of her career. That came in a dual match against Virginia Tech. But Ciudadano is not in a place that she is used to. Down 2 breaks. Played 3 doubles, went unfinished. Was up 5-4 with Megan Navarro at 3 doubles. When play was called, Tomase and Yola Papari won the first double set at the 2, 6-3, and then at the ones it was Aaliyah, and Brites together at 7-5 for the Volunteers to go up 1-love, and that's where we are now. Every single one of the 6 singles matches is still in its first set, including court 2 as we return there. Aaliyah serves at shoe. Playing her pattern so well. Turn the point around by getting it down the line to then lead to a short cross from Shu. Aaliyah then taking it down the line once more to induce the final blow and win that point. 30 all, the tally there. Now Aaliyah, first team all SEC, taking on Shu, who is third team all ACC in singles, 5'9" junior from Montreal, Canada. Our 6th and final flight. So we had a late add into that 6th spot in singles. Pico Navarro will step in. That is significant for Virginia because she's been playing well as of late. Blanca Pico Navarro. It's at the 6s where Virginia has its highest winning percentage on any one of the 6 flights. She's taking on Sarai Yulapapari of Tennessee. Yulapapari, freshman from Georgia. When court 6 wins their match for Tennessee, UT has not lost a duel this season. So not only is so much importance placed on Pico Navarro in the winning percentage, but same could be said for how much it can lead to wins overall at the 6s for the Vols. A tricky little uncomfortable play. Quick pickup, short in the court. The stab in the cross court to prolong the point from the native of Georgia, who is 5-3 in dual action. Tennessee is 3-5 on the season when they lose on court number 6. Tennessee currently 19-7 overall. Virginia is 22-5. Cavs making their 24th appearance in the NCAA Women's Tennis Championships and 7th straight under head coach Cheryl O'Leary. Off target, down the line, 2 games apiece here at the sixes, and Tennessee is extremely familiar with Pico Navarro. You might recall the earlier meeting between these two teams back in February, which was a win for Virginia 4-2. It was Blanca Pico Navarro at this very court at the sixes where she clinched the duel through a 3rd set tiebreaker. She is back at it again, sophomore from Spain. Strong, formidable defensive play off the forehand for Yola Papari. Mixed in some slices on both wings. Pico Navarro starting to attack off of those slices. Comes forward, but then has trouble taking on a half volley in transition, 15-all. Cavaliers making it their 5th straight appearance in the round of 16. Really going after that forehand. Couldn't finish appropriately. 7th seed. Overall, the 7th seed in this NCAA championships would be the Cavaliers. They got an at-large bid because they were the runner-up of the ACC tourney. They fell to North Carolina. Deciding point is where we are, and it goes in Game 6 to Tomase, who won the first 4 games. Then it's been 2 straight holds, which has Ziadato serving, trying to cling on to her first set hopes at 1-5. Tomase has been inside the top 10 in the nation all year long. Start of the season, winning her first 6 matches. Has gone unfinished in 3 of her last 4 matches. UT is 14-1 in dual play when they win their match on court 1 in singles. Play will have to be picked up in a redoing of the point. You saw a ball coming in from another court, which prompted Tomase to put her hand up in the air, signaling to replay it. Court was open there for Tomase. Running in awkwardly, though, with the forehand. Had probably a better angle to take it with the backhand, but much more comfortable with the forehand. She has talked about changing her grip recently with the forehand. It just didn't seem to be extremely comfortable with that play. 15 all. Short point goes to the Vol. Highest ranked singles win this year for Tomase over third-ranked DJ Bennett of Auburn. Went unfinished in the round of 64. He's up one set and then up 3 games to love in the second set. Did win her match at the ones versus Pepperdine 6-1, 6-4 in the second round. Already has a win at the ones against Virginia, beating Annabelle Shu earlier in the year. Shu not playing ones. She is at the twos position today for Virginia. Driving backhands into that forehand space to settle the point in her favor. Set points. Oh, there we go. Deciding point, excuse me. Late correction and update on the score. So a deciding point. It is a set point. The first one, and it's not defended. Ziadato misses on her backhand side, and it's a 6-1 first set triumph for Tomase, the 7th-ranked singles player in the nation, first team All-SEC. She's first team All-SEC this year, so would be the Vols at this twos position. The nation's 41st-ranked singles player in Catherine Aliyah, who is on the near side, taking on Annabelle Shu. Aliyah starting out strong in this opening set. Junior from Australia. She's 8-8 at the twos this season. Has only played at the twos all year long. With that said, we go over to court 4. Brita serving 2-4 against Henny Salas of Virginia. Brita as junior from Paraguay, ranked 66th in the nation in singles. Tennessee earlier in this duel won their 19th doubles point of the duel season. Cozy and up against the line. The forehand functioning well for Brites, who comes in, nestles a carefree winner off that volley attempt to further her lead in a game that she direly is hoping to hold on to. Clocking that ball, taking it on the rise. Injecting pace behind the forehand. Summoning a full slab of game points. Already has wins, 2 wins in the NCAA championships. Both of her wins were dual clinchers. How about that for Brites? Dual clincher against Elon at the threes. Dual clincher versus Pepperdine at the threes in the round of 32. Winners on both wings. Brites unloads down the line. Wins that game without any disruption, any resistance, to pull within a game of her opponent. Denise Solis. Meanwhile, court 5 features Tennessee in firm control, as well as Francesca Mattioli, who just enrolled back in January, has held and has won the opening set. 6-1. 6-1. First set goes to Mattioli against Melody Collard. In a matchup, freshman for Tennessee taking on senior for Cavaliers. Again, if you're joining us, a key piece to what Virginia has had all season long. She's been incredible in terms of her ability to perform at a high level. Elaine Chervinsky not playing in doubles, not playing in singles, and so that has led to some new spots and new places for singles players for Sarah O'Leary's team to then have to adjust to with Chervinsky's absence. A 6-1 win at court 5, a 6-1 win for Tennessee on court 1, as we are about to get this second set underway with Tomase beginning at the line. Trying to spread that forehand to the sideline, but into the net for Sarah Zigadato, ranked 22nd in the nation in singles. Tomase already a win at 2 doubles. That was 6-3, teamed up with Yula Papari. Virginia winning the last 6 meetings between these two. Vols' last win against Virginia, 2009. We do have some updates from other scorers. Women's NCAA Championships round of 16 related. The top seed Georgia has swept Cal 4-love. That is a finish. UCLA falling 4-2 at 2-seeded Texas A&M. Meaning the Aggies in the NCAA quarterfinals later on this month in Waco, where they will hold the final 3 rounds of NCAA championships play. Texas A&M will play the winner of Virginia and Tennessee. Perfect start from the line in this opening game of the second set for the Latvian. Standing at 15-7 in dual play is Tomase, good for 8 and 5 against ranked opponents this year. That is exactly what you want to do, especially with Diosdado so far off to the court, off the court on her backhand side. Left the whole court open. Down the line, fast-paced, on the rise. Tomase cleanly wins that game. To court 4. It's the first time that we have seen what has been taking place. Court 4, where Suarez, 6-1, first set already in her pocket. It's Karolina Kazakova. Winning the extended rally would be Kosakova. After Suarez miss from the baseline. Vanessa Suarez for Tennessee, junior from Venezuela. Kansas State transfer, 10-6 in dual action. Has a third chance to break as she started up love 40 as the returner in this first game of set 2. It's Kazakova. Kazakova has been injured most of the season. Freshman from Switzerland. Leah, 5-3 in front of Shu. We catch this one and pick it up mid-rally in game 9. Shu playing in this 2 position where she normally would be at that 3 spot. But she has, over the course of this season, she's got a 9-6 dual record for Virginia, has played the top 3 courts this year. Had the point won, but could not put the ball away with the running forehand diagonally moving in the court. And after Shu can't run it down and put it away, Aulia has set points, 40 love. A winner Off the overhead on the forehand side for the nation's 41st ranked singles player, Aulia, first team All-SEC. She earned that distinction just a few weeks ago. Picks up the first set. Coach Ojeda talking about how much Aulia's forehand has been improving as of late, and you could see the difference that it has played in distinguishing her from her opponent after one set on court 2. To court 3, Brites stumbling upon game points for Virginia. Lots of defense there from Henny Salas, who then left one short on the court. Brites comes in and finishes the job, as she does that game in holding to bring her to within a game. But Henny Salas will have a break in hand, which gives her a chance to serve out the first set after the changeover comes to a close. But Elaine Chervinsky is not playing in this Super Regional for Virginia. Round to 32. Called for a medical timeout in the first set of her match. Had her right knee taped from there on and did not win that match. Virginia as a team did. Virginia winning 4-1 in the round of 32 against Illinois. That was the only point dropped, was Chervinsky. Wasn't herself, was dealing with an injury, allegedly, and from what we could see, and is not in the fold today, doubles or single. That's a big storyline for the Cavaliers, not having her presence. Squash forehand sails off the court aggressively with pace going into that Pico Navarro, forehand. Pico Navarro, Blanca Pico Navarro, sophomore from Spain, has been great as of late. She is 5-1 on court 6. Clinched the victory versus Illinois in the round of 32 with her win on court 6. The clinching match point when these two teams played back in February. On court 6 as well. Pace and width harmonizing in hitting Pico Navarro off the court. Putting a lot of stress into that backhand corner of hers. Yella Papari serving for 4-all. This is a court that features two underclassmen backhand misbehaving from the freshman from the state of Georgia, Yella Papari. Sarai Yella Papari, 5-3 in dual action. Taking on the Spaniard sophomore in Pico Navarro. Deciding point. Cross-court backhand has been a devastating play a real influential point in getting her ahead in these rallies. And she's taking it with conviction, determined to find pace off the backhand and go into that corner. 4-all. Tennessee has taken the first set on 4 different courts. Courts 1, 2, 4, and 5. This would be one of the courts where the first set winner hasn't been determined yet. On serve here, Brites and Henny Solis. Brites, a game ago, breaking Henny Solis, which was a potential serve out the first set game at 5-4. Comes back, gets back on serve for 5-all. Thwarting the freshman from Spain's chances of pocketing the first set. Henny Solis, keep in mind, is on a current 8-match winning streak in completed singles matches. Pushed over the ball and misses cross court. Off the ground behind the baseline for the Vols, where you see both of the courts where the first set hasn't been decided. Brites airing on that right court, that right screen for 15-all. Prudent play from her, out wide with the serve, then takes the backhand early into space. Tennessee winning the doubles point by taking the 2 top flights of doubles. The clincher on court 1, courtesy of Alia and Brites. Brites is on your court, serving in the right box for Tennessee. Was in an advantageous position off the forehand line approach, but Brites stumbles a bit off that backhand side and couldn't execute to her normal standards. Also deciding point on court 6. Pivotal moment there, breaking out on that court. Assuming that forehand was in, penetrating forehand stroke in the court for Brites, yes, and that would subdue her opponent. Game point for her here. As we ISO on court 3. Brites trying to go up 6-5. Her forehand has been dialed in, winning 8 of her last 9 matches. Began the year winning 9 straight. Her only loss since March 2nd came on April 6th against Auburn's number 3. But with a forehand that is as fine and as polished as she has, that has been a big explanation as to how she has turned her fate around from down an early break on court number 3 to take a lead 6-5. 2 games on the board each at the ones as we go back over to the top flight. Also Tomase, first team All-SEC, taking on Sarah Ziadato, All-ACC first team. Ziadato playing in her last home match as a grad student. Would love to finish strong, but has heaps of work in front of her after dropping the first 4 games of the first set. Quick to the backhand was Tomase with her first ball behind the serve. Keeping tabs on other scores, NCAA championships related. Georgia women advance and a sweep over Cal. Texas A&M advancing over UCLA 4-2, meaning the Aggies will play the winner of this Super Regional in Charlottesville on May 15th, Thursday in Waco, Texas. Court 6. Yola Papari comes in behind the forehand, then finds another forehand, hammers the lob to salt the point away to her liking. Sixes has been the winningest court all season long for Virginia. It's been the toughest to win if you're opposing them. Court 6 and 3 at the same time for you to sink your teeth in. Update in another Super Regional, which is between Duke and Auburn, a women's round of 16 duel. Duke is leading 3-1 against Auburn, 3-1. Duke needs one more point to advance to the NCAA quarterfinals. Headed to potentially a tiebreak set if things trend and continue to trend in Henny Salas's favor, which they do. Too big behind the return leads to a miss, which opens up the first tiebreak set amongst all 6 singles matches. Haven't had one of the sets that have been played yet today in this head-to-head. Tennessee leading 1-0 after taking the doubles point. Match point at the 6s for UT. Tennessee winning court 1, the first set 6-1. They took the first set on court number 2, 6-3. 6-1 in their favor at the 4s in the first. 6-1 at the 5s for the Vols, and 6-4 at the 6s. Virginia, losing the doubles point, has lost the first set on 5 different courts, including this one. where Suarez is running away with things. The junior who has played the 3s, the 4s, and the 5s this year. Returning in the ad court against Kozakova, who hasn't played a whole lot because of injuries, but since coming back has made her mark. Had a win in the last round of the NCAA championships at the 5, 6-love, 6-3. The wrong-footed play throws off the footing of Kozakova, who is playing only her 8th match of the year because of the injuries that have weighed her down. But the freshman from Switzerland is back on the court and not in a position that she was expecting. 3-3 in dual play, with more break points in play. In danger of giving Suarez the next game to serve out the match. Stopped en route to the net with the dipper taking the cross court and dipping it off the forehand line from Kozakova. It's been a frustrating day for her, and things don't get any easier. Behind now 6-1, 5-love. Ciudadano has a lead, 3-2. Never led in the first set. Dropped her serve her first 2 games in the opening set. Trying to turn things around in a second set. Last glimpses of sun here in Charlottesville as the sun continues to fade in the distance. Spot in the NCAA quarterfinals in the final 8 is at stake. The winner between Virginia and Tennessee will be headed there to play Texas A&M next. The Kansas State transfer, Suarez, is 1 game removed from putting the 2nd point on the board for Tennessee in their first singles point. First 2 matches for her in the NCAA championships were unfinished. She's clinched victories, at least 3 of them on clinching points this year. One against Ole Miss in the SEC championships. That is a matchup that she was hoping for, and building up the point, exuding patience, mixing up the heights and the depths of her groundies to then get to the inside in, but not rushing it, taking her time and getting that advantageous matchup with her forehand hit on her backhand side, 15-all. Turns up the pace, spreading the forehand out wide into that backhand. It's time to react, and a mistake made by Kozakova. Balls have lost the last 6 meetings against Virginia. Including an outing earlier this year, 4-2 Virginia over UT. That was the round of 16 of the ITA National Indoor Championship back in February. Match point here earned for Suarez. Closing in on her 11th dual win of the year. Dropping 1 game along the way. And taking 11 of the first 12 games. Looking for her 7th win of the season at court 4. Forehand line can do no wrong. Suarez makes a statement on the road in Charlottesville as she converts on a match point, breezing past Kozakova on court 4 as Virginia now is down 2-love. Tennessee after the doubles point. Suarez is the first to pick up a win in singles. Not wasting much time in doing so, pivoting to the top flight. Tomase serving in a battle between 2 players ranked inside the top 25 in the nation versus Ziadato of Virginia on the far end. Plays a junk ball, and taking advantage of it easily was Tomase, who capitalizes. Up an easy backhand. 40-love for the senior from Latvia, first team All-SEC. An earner of that distinction this year. What a pass. A most impressive response. Zooming it past Tomase. Was one fearless forehand to stay in the game. 40-15. On serve in set number 2. The tiebreak set, by the way, on court number 3 went to Virginia. That was the only court 3, where they won the first set. Everywhere else, the first set went to the Vols. You can see the 1s and the 2s, the top flights on your screen here. The Vols, they were a 7th seed in their own conference tournament, but ranked 10th in the nation. Goes to show you how stacked the SEC is with talent. The Vols team that reached the SEC tournament quarterfinals, they were swept by Georgia 4-0. Georgia as the 1 seed in the NCAA championships on the women's end. They have booked a spot into the NCAA quarterfinals already with a win today over Cal, 4-0. That's a final. Aulia has taken over set 2 on court 2, which we've made that the bigger sized box for you to view. Aulia versus Shu on court 2. Aulia ranked 41st in the nation. First team All-SEC, junior from Australia. He's been just outside the top 40 in the nation since April 15th. Highest ranking, 32. He came in March. Her highest ranked victory in singles came over Julia Garcia Ruiz from Oklahoma, ranked 17th in the nation. That's the risk you run when you play a safe forehand in the middle of the court. Not a lot of depth from Shu, which completely turned the point around as the aggressive and attacking prowess came, and it did its job from Aulia. Getting to work on that forehand side. The forehand has been a lethal weapon for Volunteers Aulia. Shaping that forehand so well and doing damage, whether it's into the cross court, down the line, the pass. This would be devastating if Shu did not salvage this game. It's a forehand that is taking over the match. It keeps going to the forehand, and Aulia is going to continue to punish Shu for doing that. The inability to keep it away from that powerful wing of hers has allowed Aulia to run out to a 5-love second set lead. Suarez was the first singles match to end, and it went to Tennessee. a second set bagel set. Alia trying to make it the second appearance of a second set bagel set. This is definitely not the start that Virginia is capable of and what they had in mind coming in. Looking at the threes as they return and work their way back onto the court following a changeover. Court 3, the only first set to be won by Virginia. Salas did it. She was broken in that 5-4 serve game in the opening set. Broken en route to serving out the first set, only to then atone for things by redeeming herself, winning the buster. And you can also see what's happening on court 1 between Tomase and Ziodato. Great chance against Ziodato here. She gives up a game on the serve, which will enable Tomase to serve it out. That opportunity lays in front of her as Virginia is in a really tough spot now. Volunteers a game away on courts 1 and 2 from heading to the NCAA quarterfinals. So if we may, on our split screen, if we could get the courts 1 and 2 right on command. Down to their final game on both courts would be the host Virginia Cavaliers. Alia and Shu on court 2, left screen. Tomase and Ziodato at the ones. Winner to take on Texas A&M in the NCAA quarterfinals. Series history. Tennessee leads it 7-6, but they haven't won against Virginia since 2009. Is that a drought that could soon end? Or could one look at a Herculean-like comeback be in store for the Cavs? Birdie Love at the one, serving Tomase. Up 5-3. After taking the first set 6-1. Won the first 4 games in that first frame. Got herself comfortable and settled in to the opening set. A backhand winner out of nowhere, unexpected, into the cross court for match points at the top flight for Tomase, who already won on court 2 in doubles. Trying to go 2-0 today with a win in doubles and singles. And match points on both courts for Tennessee. 2 and 1 on your screen. down the line, the winning shot, and at the twos, Aulia has finished the job, putting the third point on the board for the Volunteers, standing only 1 point away from entrance into the NCAA quarterfinals with how things are playing out at the top flight. Ciudadano in her last home match as a Cavalier, as a grad student, in a very tough spot against the senior. The Volunteers are headed to the NCAA quarterfinals. Court 1. And Court 1 is where the dual clincher came with the singles win, courtesy of the 7th-ranked singles player in the nation, Elsa Tomase, as she will lead the Vols back into the Final 8, where they will be taking on Texas A&M in the next round. That will be May 15th in Waco, where the final 3 rounds of competition, the NCAA championships, will be held. Getting back into the Final 8 for Coach Allison Ojeda, who played at UT, had over 100 wins, was the SEC Coach of the Year in 2023. What a special feeling this has to be, and they do it in a shutout win, which brings up what's also extremely impressive. Tennessee has not dropped a single point in the first 3 duels of this NCAA championships. Sweep in the first round against Elon. Sweep win against Pepperdine in the second round. A sweep win against Virginia. And the Vols are headed to the NCAA quarterfinals, knocking out the 7th seed Virginia. What a finish. An hour and 45-minute delay because of rain. But it is Tennessee into the exclusive Final 8. Preseason 18th in the nation. They've been ranked 10th since, and they'll be one of 8 left come the NCAA championships, with a spot in Waco there for them, where they will be headed to take on Texas A&M. For my great producer, Chrissy Halioris, I'm Bryan Fenley. Thanks so much for watching our coverage today. Virginia Falls, 4-love to Tennessee. And we will bring you more action tomorrow, including Tennessee men versus Texas. Also, check out the other feeds. Cross Court Cast presented by Crack Rackets. There is much more coverage right now streaming live on YouTube, so we encourage you to check out all of that and follow Crack Rackets on all their social media platforms. But for me, signing off, I'm Bryan Fenley. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. In the meanwhile, thanks again to my producer, Chrissy Halioris, and check out the other feeds because more tennis is going on. But right here, it's Tennessee, and a celebratory occasion for them as they win a big one in the Super Regional on the road.